Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing Ultraviolet and Black Scorpion Season 1 Episode 6 called Chisme, read all about it. And this one doesn't really have any plot except for like the final, I would say, like 2 to 3 minutes where it could lead to something bigger. But unlike the other episode, if you watch my review on episode 5, where we learn there's another mask user and that there's 12 masks in total, and how there's Ludos out there, and Violet is probably going to have to fight some of them one day, and that's what Black Scorpion's training is all about, and how that fight scene was so, like dynamic and stuff like that. This one didn't really have that. I mean, there is a fight scene, but as you can see right there, the invisible thief. The thief is invisible, so it's not as dynamic, but it's still a pretty good fight. But anyway, let's get started. We're not gonna get to this part until like kind of close to the end. I mean, it's kind of close. Um. And if you're wondering about my first thoughts on the show, that would be coming tomorrow before episode 7. I kind of decided just to do episode 6 today. Yep. Okay. Hmm. Let me think for a second. Where did it start? Oh, it actually started in the van. Actually, it started where they're trying to look for a thief. This thief has robbed 5 jewelry stores so far, and it took everything. So they can't find anyone on any type of footage. So it's Black Scorpion's job to find the thief. And Ultraviolet's gonna help, but surveillance is boring. I mean, just like in the trailer, she gets a pen and she starts clicking very fast, and she just starts doing this, twirling her fingers, and Black Scorpion's like, "Stop it!" And, pff, and broke a lamp, and she's like, "Okay, that's not me." And then they hear, pff, someone went inside, but we didn't see anybody. Let us go in. Black Scorpion goes through the door, but the door's already busted. Black Scorpion. Ultraviolet goes in really fast, and she goes outside to meet up with Black Scorpion, and she says no one's inside, but everything's taken. And he's like, "Oh, they'll slip up, but this is the 6th jewelry store now. We gotta find them. Maybe they don't know if it's he, she, or they, but it's they for now." But we'll serve him up some cold justice. Um, and she's like, "Oh, okay." Then we get to school. Yeah. So we get to school, and basically Maya's like whispering to Violet, and they're doing kind of superhero stuff, the detective work, and she's like, Maya's like, "How are you and Black Scorpion gonna figure out who the thief is? How do you track someone down who's invisible?" And Violet's like, "I don't know, but because we're gonna be cramped up in that tiny van forever." It's not that tiny, but Violet's complaining. And then they get a message, and it says, just like the title of the episode, Chisme, read all about it. And then Maya's like, "Hey, this could be like something fake or just getting information." And Violet's like, "What if it isn't?" Um, that's kind of dangerous. But but I think they really only don't take my word for this. You have to be careful when you go online and stuff. That's for your own protection. You always have to be careful on the internet. But for this case, for the episode, I think if you click on something, it's fine. If you just don't type anything in, I could just be totally wrong. So please don't take that word right. because in the episode, of course, nothing happens because I don't think they would really go that far in the episode. But basically, someone is gossiping about people. But should I take a point out for Violet's arrogance? Maybe I should. Yeah, maybe it would have been a bad idea. Maybe Maya should have tried a little bit hard to stop her. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just looking around a little bit because I'm just thinking. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, because Maya had a point. Like, what if this person's trying to get information? Yeah. Well, I mean, thank goodness, like nothing bad happened. Yeah, but yeah, I think I had to take a point out for that because Maya did have a point. Nothing bad did happen, but I didn't really consider it too much. He's just like, what if it wouldn't? Like, well, what if it did? Like, yeah. It was a bad idea. Yeah, okay. Point taken off. I had to, really think about it. So hopefully that didn't take too long in the video. It probably didn't, but yeah, I'm taking a point out for that. Okay. Okay. All right. So they're reading, and like, basically these two people, like, oh, they were smooching like in the park, and they're like laughing, and like these two people kind of looking at each other, kind of weird, and there's like, oh yeah, because this guy was like eating all his nachos, and he never really usually does that, so he must have been really happy. They kind of give each other weird looks, so I wonder if they actually did or not, or this blogger is like someone fake. So who knows? But they're kind of laughing because like, oh, it's the whole teenagers and the gossiping thing, and you only stop laughing when it's about you and your friends, your friend group. So so they're kind of laughing, and basically it just, oh, what was it, El Pajito? I think that's his name. I probably just butchered that. I'm so sorry. But he's just gossiping about people left and right. Oh, this person is this, and this older sister is like, what was it? Something embarrassed like a younger sister or something really badly, and so how do that to a younger sister, and just slamming in the lockers. And there's these two best friends that were in second grade, and it's like, oh, he's not feeling his vibe, and one's like a very club type of person. Like you find him at a country club and plays golf and tennis and stuff like that, where it's like a ass guy, and it's one who's just so heavy rock and emo, like makeup, black makeup, black outfit, the collar, was a mohawk and stuff like that, or greasy hair. I forgot which one, but it's, yeah, this is totally opposites, but it's also kind of stereotypical because not a lot of goths are exactly like that. So, but yeah, there's totally not fitting the vibe and all that stuff. Okay, and this other person has invited another person to their birthday party, and they've been friends forever. So this person is just gossiping people left and right. It's dinner time, they're at the family, and basically, the mom is kind of complaining that the teachers canceled teacher night. And she really wanted to go because it'll be like the first time doing it while she's the principal. I was like, oh, okay. They didn't really explain why, because she's been a principal for a while, but I mean, it could have just been really busy, so I'm not really thinking too much on that. So I say, oh, it's okay. So yeah, I think it's just been kind of weird. So, and he say, oh, you have any plans Tuesday? The dad was saying, do you have any plans for the weekend? And he's like, oh no, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm with you guys. And Violet, Tiago, you have any plans? Is it no, no? I kind of assumed he was gonna lead something to that, but I guess he was just wondering what their weekend was like, in case something would come up. Well, okay, that's sad. Oh, also, development with the dad. He's not annoying me. Like for like the first, what was it? The first 3 episodes. So episode 4 or 5 now coming to 6. He's kind of grown on me because he's not favoring Tiago over Violet, and it's like, because that really bothered me. So he's not doing that anymore. Thank you. Yeah, I was kind of like I didn't really like that. Did not care for that. Okay. Where was I? Oh right, so Violet's on her phone, and then the mom's like, hey, like no chisme, like like you're not allowed to do that, and I don't like that stuff, the whole gossiping thing, and she's like, oh, it's harmless, and the mom makes a point, Nina makes a point, it's only harmless until it happens to you. Oh, okay, and she's like, like, oh, come on, and and also the Tiago's like, okay, come on, it is kind of harmless. Um. But even he said like what secrets could Violet possibly have, and she's like, yeah, I'm 13, but she kind of thinks like, oh, like about her secret identity. Oh, I wonder if that's gonna bite her in the butt. Um. And um. We get where do we get to? So they're eating dinner as family, so that's pretty cool. So we get back to the van, and but I forgot earlier in the van, before she did the pen thing, and Vad's like, why aren't we catching actual criminals? Well, surveillance is so boring, and he's like, sometimes we fight in the darkness, sometimes we observe the darkness, and Vad's like, sometimes we are the darkness, and stuff like that. Okay, pretty funny. And Violet basically asks, hey, Nino, um, I was wondering if I can, like use the device that cracks passwords, and he's like, you mean the password cracker? Is what you need it for? And it's like, there's this person that is a blogger that posting mean stuff, and oh wait, I'm sorry. I just totally skipped over the day of why she's asking for the password cracker. There's in the morning, and the blogger El Pajito texted that Violet Rodriguez, Maya something, and the two other friends, Haley. I forgot. There's two other friends. Oh my, is that Ava? When I rewatched the episode, I don't really think I realized. Maybe it could just be two other people, but I wonder if those two in the friend group with Maya and Violet were in that sleepover with, I forgot her name. I think it was Ava, the popular girl. I wonder. I wonder if those. I don't want to rewatch the episode again. But I think it might have been them. Hopefully they do a friend group more often. Will they find out Violet's secret identity to become more close of a friend group? Will villains start attacking the school? That'd be crazy, but I wouldn't put it past them. If you know Violet's secret identity, or like, and she goes to school, what's stopping you from going onto the grounds and attack her, or attack her friends, or attack her mom, the principal, to set an example? But I wouldn't put it past them. Or even attack Nina while he doesn't have like the mask on while he's in the gym. You just took out by Scorpion and you didn't even know it. Like, whoa. I'm just picturing like a season 1 finale or something. Probably. I wonder if they would have a matching mask, because we now know from episode 5 that some of them are Rudos, some of them are bad guys that that wear magic masks. Could be. We don't know. But focusing back, basically they're getting embarrassed because like they're saying that those four, the friend group, were drooling over some guy, and he's just kind of the guy's just staring at them, kind of walked away, kind of embarrassed. Like that would be kind of weird. And then one of the girls starts crying. He's because what was told, what was true, like not really drooling, but they thought he was pretty cute. So she's obviously crying because she's embarrassed. And was Ava, I think, went after her. Yeah, I think it was Haley and Ava. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But then, and then Violet said, okay, he has to be stopped. Yeah, because it's happening to you and your friends now. Coming full circle. And that's why, going back to the now scene, what I mentioned before, where Violet says, like, hey, this blogger guy, he's hurting my friends and me. I need to hack into the surveillance into the school network to find the guy so I can stop him. And it's like, yeah, that's a lot of words for what you will not be doing. We're heroes, and we only stop bad guys. And this kid might be a jerk, but he's not breaking the law or anything. And he's like, okay, yeah, not in the face of the law, but in the face of the hearts. So like, come on. And he's like, sorry, but she kind of say, oh, well, can we at least get some tacos? And he's like, okay, fine. And she just, but she has the mask on already, like, as you can see. And she just takes it really fast. And he's like, I forgot my wallet. Oh, here you go. But she now took the password cracker. And, Violet, I'm taking the point of because Violet, you just took something, because even, spoilers, he catches her and said, like, heroes don't do this. You don't, like, take other people's things. Well, she did get some comeuppance. I'll talk about that later. But what I now will say is that Maya, along with Violet, broke into the security footage and looked through people's personal information. So I will not let that slide 2 points, because like Maya, I know you're trying to track down the blogger, but still, like, maybe if you would ask Violet's mom, like we gotta stop him, but you know. And basically Violet's just going like, through it, like, super fast, and then she's kind of laughing at a couple of stuff, but maybe she's just going, but mine's like, what, I'll tell you later. But, and then she's like, okay, but we gotta write this down before I forget, but I need to show you something. And some Luis, the hall monitor, is doing some sort of salsa dance. It's pretty funny. I wish I could play it, but but he's just doing, he's like, oh, it's all in the head. How you move your torso. He's just trying, they're laughing. Okay. But then they're basically saying there's 8 people that were listening in on the conversation of us drooling over, what was his name? Marcus? Yeah, us, drooling over Marcus. So, but then, and this time it was for this conversation, and this time it was another private conversation. And then they found that, okay, here's our suspect. Well, I think it was either 1 or 2. Yeah, I think it was 2. It was 2 girls. And I think this is kind of like a low blow. But I guess the principal's lame, so I guess it didn't really matter to the blogger. But it was Violet's mom, because apparently the teacher night is still going on. They just said it was canceled so that she wouldn't be invited. And it's like, oh, how does the principal rule the school if she's not in charge of her subjects, including the teachers? All the teachers kind of look at the principal and just goes to class. They just don't even look her in the eye, because they're so embarrassed, like they're probably gonna get fired or something. I mean, she's not that cruel. She's not really gonna let that happen. And she's like, okay, that's enough chisme. Put your phones away. Get to class. And then Violet's like, hey mom, are you okay? And she's like, yeah, honey. It's just a shock. He's like, oh, come on, you're what was that, boss babe or something? Okay, Violet. And she's like, hey, come on, rapido, let it go to class. Oh, okay. And then Violet's like, we gotta stop this person. We gotta stop El Pajito. They go through their evidence, and they couldn't find whoever was blocking. They just couldn't find him, or her, or them. Like, I'm assuming he because of El Pajito, but the last 2 suspects were girls, so they could just put El Pajito to not trace them or something. It's possible. But they were in the conversation of, like, with the teachers to get that. So what are we gonna do? I don't know. It's now time for surveillance time with Black Scorpion, and she puts back the password cracker, and Black Scorpion just in the shadows. Aha, gotcha! Back in the scene of the crime. And I see. And she's like, you said I see twice. It's like, well, yeah, like you're a thief. He's like, I know, I'm sorry. Heroes don't do this. You don't steal. You did it wrong. And she's like, yeah, I know. It's like, okay, but you have to clean the mats. Well, without your mask, like, what was it, like 50 of them? It's like, what? And then you want to scrub the toilets? Okay, mats it is. Oh, what was it? Your lucha grounded or something. And then we're back to here. Okay, it's okay. We gotta catch a thief though. Okay, we're back to here. And there's like a dog barking, but it was the dog was actually barking before the last jewelry thief. At the last jewelry theft at the store. And oh, there's that dog, Lucy in school again. Oh, Lucy his chill. He's like, what if it's not Lucy his chill? What if he's seeing that we're not seeing? Something we missed. And then she's like, oh, someone invisible? And then hey, look, footprints, because it was Black Scorpion saw a boom in the water. Because he even said that they'll slip up, and when we do, we'll catch them. And he's like, oh, we gotta catch them. And then boom, this person is invisible, taking the Julian's. No. Did not mean to do that. Do not copyright me, please. That was not good music, but that was not my intention. You gotta be careful with your fingers. Gotta be very careful. But basically, they're like, trying to catch them, and Violet's going by the side door, and Black Storm's like, you might be invisible, but justice is blind, so it doesn't matter. And she's like, are they gone? And then, boom, like knocks them. Like, it's an okay fight because the person's invisible. It's kind of. It just looks like he's just getting tossed around, which is the point. But she's like, are you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm okay. But you have to go fight the person. You have to go be a hero. Is it how I'm supposed to catch someone who's invisible? You have to go. And she's going around, and he says, be careful. Because, yeah, there's broken glass everywhere. And then Black Scorpion's kind of looking, and there's a doorknob moving. Oh, over there. And then Black Scorpion, Ultraviolet, boom, knocks into the person. And then Ultraviolet's just throwing rings at the person, and he's like, "Oh, this person is wearing an invisible suit." And I just want to play this right here. That was pretty cool. The height of Black Scorpion's power is that scorpion thing, but I really like how he's doing like the lucha. You put him over your shoulders and boom. So that was pretty cool. And you can see part of the invisible suit right there. And Ultraviolet kind of took some jewelry, and she's wrapping the person's legs. And then Ultraviolet's like, you just got what was it? Bedazzled or something? I just want to play this right here.
Consider yourself bedazzled. Not bad. Not bad at all.
I do consider himself bedazzled, and he's like, I really got the Black Scorpion's kind of Ultraviolet's kind of growing onto Black Scorpion, because he says like, not bad at all. Because if you remember back at episode 1, he says like, you had to learn how to be a real hero. You can't stop a criminal with gumballs. And she's like, I did, and it worked. And what was it, episode 4, where he says like, you did an okay job attempting to help, and she's like, what do you mean attempting? Was like, well, when you actually listen to me, you were of some help. And now we're here in episode 6, where he says that like, not bad at all. So she's kind of growing on him, which is pretty cool. And episode 5, he gave like a little nod to Ultraviolet to be like the distraction to especially episode 5, there was like a more dynamic fight scene with those like laser cannons. Like, whoa, way better than the Invisible Thief. But we can't really have they all can't be winners. But they just hear the police siren, and then Violet's like, I'll go get the broom, and Black Scorpion's like, I'll go get the dustpan. I'll just leave it over there. And right, and then Violet and Maya are so bummed like they can't find the thief, and then Luis is there causing mayhem as usual, can be the hall monitor, and he's just like he just came out of nowhere. Oh, where'd you come from? It's like, oh, when you don't see me, that doesn't mean I'm not there. If I was like a person we can't see, it's Luis, and Maya's like, but he wasn't any of the footage. Just because we didn't see him there doesn't mean he wasn't there. And then Maya's like, he is the hall monitor. Well, how do we prove it? And then Violet's like, I'm not gonna get involved, but Ultraviolet is. So Ultraviolet's like looking at bushes, and um Luis is off campus, and he's at like a barista place. Ultraviolet goes to him, and then he's mesmerized. Like, oh, Ultraviolet, what were you doing here? Oh, I'm looking for you, El Pajito. And he's like, oh, so like, what you care about middle school drama? Because he even probably assumes like you're probably not even in middle school or something. Or you probably not even live in the same state, and you just come here really fast. She probably could. We don't really know how fast she can go. She probably go to another state easily. So pretty easy, pretty fast. And she's like, "You're hurting people," and it's just, I'm just having fun and telling the truth. But that's not cool, man. And she's like, either you take down the blog, or I'll tell everyone about your salsa dance. And it's like, it's all in the hips, baby. And he's like, how you know about that? It's all in the hips. And he's like, okay, fine. I'll just focus on real celebrities. Ooh. Some tension. And she's like, okay, thank you. And she goes really fast. And he's like, and then we have, what's it? And then Maya's like, hey, did Ultraviolet crack the case? He's like, yep, she did. We're not going to hear from El Bajito. He won't be bothering us anytime soon. We go to the newspaper room. I think it was just a normal classroom. And he's like, oh, Miss, I forgot her name. My name is Luis. I forgot his last name. Man, I'm bad with names. I'm here to, join in the newspaper crew. Like, be the editor. I can do whatever it takes. He said, well, since it could take no requirements. But he kind of interrupts her, like, I had the perfect headline for you. Who is Ultraviolet? Like, he does it very dramatic, and that's the end of the episode. I'm gonna take a point off for you interrupting an authority figure, but yeah. So trying to remember. Okay, what score should I give it? %. This was a great episode. It's not like fantastic like the last one, but because especially because this fight wasn't as like dynamic, but it was still pretty great. Maya breaking in, looking through people in the security footage. Violet stealing, Black Scorpion's what was it called? The password cracker and stuff like that. Oh, I can't believe I forgot about this. They went to a restaurant. It was just Tiago, Nina, and the dad, and there was teacher night, and basically like she's like, I'm gonna go confront them. This is my night, and it's like, oh, hey, do you guys didn't have to go behind my back? It's like, oh, Principal Rodriguez, is this, we can't gospel you like you two. What if me and Jerry were dating? And she's like, oh my goodness, but he's like, oh, but we're not. But let's say if we were, and she's like, I had to report you. It's like, oh wow, I get it now. But it was right. I am a boss baby, and she's like, I didn't really say that. And she's like, okay, but I'll see you. I understand now. You guys enjoy your night. Enjoy your I forgot I forgot the food. And it's like, you enjoy your night, and not 9-ish Jerry like last time, but 9 o'clock sharp is gonna be the staff meeting tomorrow. And she just leaves and say, okay, time to order. And then Tiago and the dad were kind of worried that what was gonna happen, but they're fine now. That wasn't the last scene. It was like earlier, but I forgot about it. So I just want to go over some things. Let's see. 90. Sorry, just hold on a minute. 85. I'm just going over some things again. I would say 85. Yeah, B plus, but I'm not going any higher than that. Again, so just my breaking in, looking through people's privacy. That the last part with Luis interrupting that, the newspaper, the head of the newspaper thing, or I guess like the head of the after school activities person, like, and he also kind of got away with it. She didn't really like mind it, so that was also another thing. And also, Violet's mom kind of took one of the teacher's nachos. Like, I mean, I mean, she didn't really have to do that. Like, that was kind of mean. So because of that, and the fight wasn't so dynamic, just like last time. 85%. It was so great, but it could have been better. So yeah, everyone, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, give me a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to share the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for my thoughts on like the first 6 episodes of season 1 so far. And on the same day, hopefully, I'll get episode 7 done, which is called Ultra Matchmaker, I believe. So yeah, that'll be pretty fun. Hopefully the whole love thing in the show won't get too messy like other shows, but I have high hopes. Hopefully they do it correctly. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for that. Okay? Bye.